she's really not that rebellious. She's just a teenager, so she's trying to... It's always funny when teenagers, to try and act like adults, they end up acting like children, and they don't realize that probably a few years ago they acted more like adults than they do when they're teenagers, because they're, you know, trying to make their own decisions, and they're not taking advice from their parents, even though, you know, their parents' advice is good to listen to and they should listen to it. So she's just being a little rebellious, but she's pretty much a good kid. Ruby and Rhett's parents die, and they go to live with their godparents. And everything kind of starts to go wrong. So it's kind of the struggle to figure out what's happening, and kind of the struggle to figure out what situation you're in. It's like she's in quicksand and she doesn't know it. They're both in quicksand and they don't know it, and they kind of start to feel it. It's kind of the discovery that they're in an uncomfortable situation.
Well, I think an unhappy marriage is something that can motivate a lot of people's demise you don't want to realize. And I think it's not the emotional marriage, too, but it's also the marriage that Aaron, my character, has made to the lifestyle, to the choices, to the ambition, to having to deliver the goods. It's very demanding, and I don't think it's necessarily very rewarding. Maybe it was at one time, but all of that changed when a certain kind of greed kicks in.
To me, you know, the movies that this resembles are Hand that Rocks the Cradle, or Sleeping with the Enemy. It's, you know, it feels like one of those type of old-fashioned thrillers, which what we're really trying to do here. When I read it, I just thought the thriller aspects of it were really strong, and I thought that that's what would keep an audience really excited and, you know, rooting for Lily to get out of this situation.
To the film, it seems more seductive to the younger boy who gets a PlayStation, he gets different video games and stuff. I think the girl is more critical to it since she's older, and she really misses the other life she had and her friends and stuff. But of course, but it's the kind of life that seems very seductive from a distance. All the flashy things they own, all the money, and then once you're in there, it's not as fun.